Ladies and gentlemen, the storm is upon us. The metamaterial storm is upon us. It's just begun. Uh, let's look at the rest of the market before we talk about metamaterials. Sava is up 10%, just over 10% today. Another big mover was Palantir, up 11%. Another big mover was Sensonics, another 10% for them as well. X1 is up 45%. And Clover is up 10% as well. So a lot of these trending stocks have seen rises in the last trading session. AMC is at $33. They're up 4%. GameStop is at 162. So they seem to be stabilizing somewhat. I'm going to look at FinViz. And before we go over there, let's check metamaterials. They are down 7% today. So this bodes very well for the quarterly, because normally what happens is a stock will rise on the rumors of, the positivity coming from the quarterly, but this is doing the opposite. So perhaps this can only go up from here. Well, we'll see tomorrow. I do expect and I do predict by the end of this month, so by September the 1st, we're going to see a big turnaround for the stock, pending a big announcement, such as a contract with Samsung or anything similar, a similar deal being officially announced by George Palikaras or somebody from Metamaterials in an official capacity. So the day's range was 333 to 357. So let's look at the last 5 days. You can see it's kind of seesawed, and the support is looking like $3, around 310 and below is really strong support, and the resistance as of late has been around 440. Big picture, big picture. This is just flatlining because of all the shorting going on. Despite all the millions of volume going into this stock, it isn't moving, which shows you it's being artificially kept down. Any other stock without any interference from short sellers and naked shorts, you'd see at least some movement up and down, up and down. But this is pretty much flatlining because we know the stock is worth over $20 easily. And that's even without any news. So with news, we're looking at $40 above. And the volume was just under, I should say about half, 50% there. So they're going to report the results later, most likely even during this this video as I'm recording. They might, says they're going to announce them pretty much now. So I'll keep an eye on that. Let's go to FinViz, see what's going on. The big loser, big winner of the day. Big loser was MedAvail Holdings, Canadian drug manufacturer, down 52%. That could be a buy opportunity, but I'm not going to risk doing that. And another American medical company down 46%. Vine Therapeutics is down 30%. Okay, big winner is PowerBridge Technologies, a software company from China. I was going to say America. They're up 64%, most likely a pump and dump. So just watch out for that. Don't risk your money with that unless you have money to burn. Open is up 23%. Interesting ticker. And X1 is one of the big winners today, and they're in the top 3. So we mentioned them earlier. And IEC is up 46% as well. Unusual volume, looking for any buy opportunities. I don't see any. Yeah, they're all chases. This one might be one, but again, I'd steer clear of stocks you don't know anything about. Okay, let's go over to Twitter, Kowalski, and the Reddit subreddit. The trending stocks on Wall Street Bets are Clover and Palantir. They're the two trending stocks, and I mean that's natural because when something's up, it's going to generate a lot of attention. when stocks are down, they don't. So that's something I try to do on my channel is not to fall prey to those kinds of hype. I mean, I think metamaterials is a prime example of that. It's not a stock that is exploding right now. It's a stock that is like a sleeping giant. So what we do in this channel, or what I ideally want to do, is present to you the most exciting, biggest potential stocks that are about to explode, but you're not chasing it. This is in no means is this a chase. If you're buying metamaterials at $3 and less than $4, this is a steal. You're buying a steal right now. A stock that is worth $20, you're getting for 1/5, actually less than 1/5 of the real price. So, wow. I mean, that pretty much sums up this channel. This is a great buying opportunity, and you're going to see that in the next year, in the next calendar year. So that's it. Palantir, Clover. Those are what's trending. I opened a tab here because I wasn't sure what they meant with meta. Do they mean meta materials? I don't know what they even mean by that. So I'm going to look into that right now. Nothing new from Kowalski's blog. I'm about to check George Palikaris's Twitter and end the show with metamaterial subreddit. Hopefully by then, the next, by now, they would have announced their quarterly earnings, and we'll see how that turned out. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing talking about metamaterials, it's just meta. I guess that's like a meme kind of term when you say something is meta. I think that's a meme. I have to look that up on Urban Dictionary. I don't even know what that means anymore. I thought it meant like if something is meta, it's like post-modern. I don't know. Okay, so according to Urban Dictionary, which is I consider this the dictionary of the internet, meta means about the thing itself. It's seeing the thing from a higher perspective instead of from within the thing, like being self-aware. It's a term in MMO, what is that? Massive multiplayer online game, meaning the most effective tactic available. Okay, there's a lot of bad examples. I'll fix those. Making a movie about the film industry is not meta. Making a movie about making movies is. Using a footnote to explain another footnote isn't meta. Using a footnote to explain what footnotes are is meta. So it's metaphysics. Probably the most common use of meta means that instead of talking about the physics of the real world, you're talking about the physics itself. For example, why should there even be gravity? A ninja in Final Fantasy XI wasn't meant to be a tank, but it ended up being one in the meta because its evasion was so high. So you're talking about the thing itself. It's self-aware. So meta is co-opting the definition of postmodern, I suppose. So if I'm saying, I'm doing a YouTube channel about another YouTube channel, that's not meta. But if I'm doing a YouTube channel about how to make a YouTube channel, that's meta. It's just like a video game saying, why would you stress out about it? This is only a video game, so it's self-aware. It's like breaking the fourth wall kind of thing. Okay, so that's that. I think give the definition of meta and meta materials there. So it is self-aware materials. Nothing new from George. So I'm going to click on metamaterials Twitter account, see if there's anything there, and I'll check my email because I'm getting direct emails from them regarding their most recent press releases. So I might have received the quarterly in my inbox. So I'll check the metamaterial subreddit and then I'll check my inbox and save you some time from all this loading. Okay. Oh, here it is, reporting the results. So it's to report. They haven't reported it yet. I'll check in with you in a little bit. Okay, here's the first post I'm going to read from the metamaterials subreddit. It says here, it's nice to see so many diamond hands among us. We got this. This is one of those diamond in the rough type stocks. It's one that people will talk about for a long time. It's almost laughable that the shorts are still trying to beat us down. We continue to hold. We have ended the day green for the past few days, to be precise, 5 days. Yet the shorts keep adding to their positions. It boggles my mind. Short the stock for a few pennies at this point. The bears will figure it out when metamaterial snaps and starts shooting upwards. Maybe they don't realize how much of the float is owned between insiders, institutions, and retail. As for a couple of days ago, it was over 97%. More toots are buying. I don't know what that means. Institutes, I think. Plus, many retail investors are still buying that dip, including myself. There are lots of FTDs that will need to be covered. We can sit back and let your bearish stubbornness fill our pockets. Once the scrambling to cover starts, good luck finding shares to buy so you can cover. Let me say these two words: unlimited losses. Yeah. This stock will change many lives, some for the better, others, meaning the bears, for the worse. To my fellow bullish investors, I tip my hat to you. We've got this. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Exactly. The storm has just begun. Prepare for a wild ride by the end of this month and into the future, into the next year and 10 years from now. So he can start doing his PR very soon. Most likely, I think by the end of this month, he can start releasing those bombshell news reports, such as a deal with whoever, Samsung, Tesla, whatever, whoever he has in the woodwork. It's going to be amazing. Stop the squeeze and Samsung hype, please. Well, you know what? I disagree with this. I also agree with it. We shouldn't rely too much on all the hype, whether it's Tesla, Samsung, or what have you. But it wouldn't hurt to generate excitement for people who haven't even heard of the stock to start buying into the stock, because otherwise they wouldn't know about the stock, and they're going to miss out on a prime opportunity to increase their portfolio. So these are lovely suggestions. We wish they were true. Well, it is true. We just don't know which company it's with. Wired already confirmed they have a contract signed with a major phone manufacturer. We just don't know which one it is, and it can't be made official yet until the period of silence expires. When it literally fills up this Reddit group over 2 days, it snowballs. And the membership is snowballed. Look, it's 12.5K members right now, almost 1,000 online. And they're not going to be disheartened, because once that news comes out, they're going to realize that it wasn't just hype. It's not just hype, it's reality. We just don't know the name. It's all a matter of filling in the blank. Which company is it? That's the big question mark. It isn't, has the deal been done? The question is, who has the deal been done with? That's the real question. And yeah, we should be happy with natural organic growth that happens just from a emerging tech company. No qualms about that. But we should also look at potential news catalysts. And this company has so many potential avenues for it to profit from, whether it's the medical sector, aviation, aerospace, military, chips. We're looking at EV, electric vehicles, and the mobile phone market. I mean, this company has almost, I'm not gonna say infinite, but there's so many areas where they can, have an offensive front, so to speak, and be profitable. Okay, so we got 4 tabs left. I didn't see anything in my inbox regarding the quarterly. I anticipate that will be released most likely this evening. I haven't seen anything yet, so probably by 5 or 6. Brace yourself. Okay. They're saying here's the recent data. It's a lot of millions there. A lot of shares being borrowed. I think that's what it is. They're going to open a new short for every FTD they have to cover. More synthetic shorts. Yeah, this is crazy. It's funny how I gravitate towards these stocks. The most shorted stocks on the internet: AMC, GME. Now this one wasn't by design. I assure you that. Initially, when I found out about Torchlight, I thought, "What the heck is this company? It's an oil and gas company. I don't think they have potential." But then I realized it was being used as a shell company for someone bigger called Metamaterials. And when I looked into them, that's how this channel really picked up since the AMC GME squeeze. Give the Samsung claims a rest. I spoke with a Samsung tech supervisor. This was the outcome. Several of our staff members have spoken on the metamaterial usage and have been informed not to do so due to any trade secrets revealed by them. can result in termination and possible further issues. So we can't give any merit to the claim of the technology we used at this time. I'm not saying we do or don't. I can only say metamaterials looks promising in my opinion. No great company reveals all their ingredients to keep at bay the competition. So it sounds like he is saying these rumors are not based on just complete fabrications. There's truth to it, but he would not risk anyone's careers over them making a mistake, making a Freudian slip or some kind of subconscious slip up, and then get metamaterials and Samsung into trouble. Uh, so anyhow, yeah, that's what it is. Every day is a buy day. Our only regret will have ever been, why the heck did we not buy when it was at 3? Why did we not buy more when it's at 340? And some people could say, why didn't I buy, period? People will be buying this thing at $30 when it goes FOMO, because they're going to say, okay, they kept this artificially below $4 for a long time. They kept this below $10 for a bit of time as well. And we saw it go up to 20. That means that's without news. So with news, you're looking at 40. And if they really explode and, announce more deals with bigger companies and bigger deals, this is only going to go to 100. So this is going to be the next Tesla, I think. We'll see in the next 10 years. It might take 10 years for it to be, 1,000 per share. So we should load up as much as we can. Yeah, definitely agree with that. If you could get Tesla right now at less than $4, how many people would buy? Probably billions of people would buy. Okay, so, but that's just the nature of the game. People are afraid. And when there's fear, there's less buying. But when there's a lot of greed, there's more buying. It's just human nature. I feel like this has been talked about before, but Suzanne just reposted like this, like yesterday. I'm not wrinkly enough for this, just posting for visibility from Superstonk. The CMKX Phantom shares were revealed because shareholders demanded their certificates, which are like NFT, uniquely registered with a company. As long as meme investors are happy leaving shares with a broker, they will never know which ones are phantom. So they have to turn off, I think, share lending. I think that's the lesson here. Suzanne has stated that ComputerShare is the place to be. As GameStop's official transfer agent, you can buy shares directly with them or transfer shares you already own from another brokerage to them, and the shares get registered in your name. I've purchased shares through them and have it set to auto withdraw money from my bank account to purchase more on a regular basis. If I understand it correctly, this does essentially the same thing as a paper certificate, removing the shares from the DTC's custody and they cannot be lent. So the brokerage I deal with does not lend shares. So that's just more peace of mind for me. So I think that's it. I'm going to check one more time and see if there was an update regarding the quarterly. If not, I'm going to end the video. I'm just going to share some thoughts with you about metamaterials in terms of their technology. You have their HUD, their heads-up display technology that is being used with Volkswagen or used by Volkswagen. That will become the industry standard, which means it's not just Volkswagen that will have that tech. You're going to see it being used in all the car companies, or at least the ones that want to stay competitive and have an edge over their competition. But pretty soon that will become the industry standard. So metamaterials will essentially become like a Goodyear or something that is universal among cars that any company can use. I see a similar thing happening with QuantumScape and another company similar to QuantumScape where their EV battery will be used by all companies potentially. So earnings today, okay, well, there's nothing yet. As far as I see, I'm going to check the lounge really quick. And I'm looking at metamaterials on 3 fronts right now. On the Yahoo Finance Conversations front, I'm looking at it from the StockTwits front and the metamaterial subreddit lounge. So I'll check back if I see anything of note. Okay, so there isn't any update on the quarterly as of yet. It's 4:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I expect we'll hear something the latest by 8 p.m. So I might do another video tonight. If I don't, I'll just talk about it tomorrow. But I don't see anything as of yet, but I do expect it'll be positive. I mean, at a share price of 337 per share, it can only go up from here. Uh, Here we go. So a lot of people have said they used to be a day trader until Meta came into their life. So, well, BlackRock reports 635% increase in ownership of Meta Materials. Wow, I didn't even know about that one. But okay, take that with a grain of salt. Very interesting. I'm going to look at the newest reactions. Okay, yeah, this is just the beginning, and the storm has begun once the earnings report comes out. Double digits by the end of September. I think more likely by January 1st, but it could happen. You could be right. Could be right. Here's the lounge for the subreddit. I haven't been here before. I usually just check the posts. So it's an actual chat. Okay. So some people are saying it's going to be 5 p.m. Eastern time, but it is after hours. So you know what? I'll check back probably at 7, 8 p.m. Should be posted by then. So thank you very much for your time. May God bless you and God bless your investments. Look forward to the next video. It'll be about the earnings report. And if not, I'll just do a daily update tomorrow talking about the earnings report. Thank you for your support. Please like or dislike depending on your opinion. And if I've earned your subscription, please subscribe. If not, please let me know what I can do to improve the channel. I've tried to address the issue regarding sound quality, or not sound quality, sound volume. I think at least one of the issues I've had with my videos is when I play them back, I could barely hear my voice too well. So I'm making a conscious effort to increase the volume for the videos so that it can be heard on small mobile devices, or if you're just having trouble hearing me at all. So that's it for this video today. And if I do another one, it'll be about the earnings report, most likely, either by tonight or tomorrow. So thank you again. And God bless you again. And God bless your investment.